Hey, my friends, it's Suzanne here with another video on tapping. So today's topic is the 4 easy steps of tapping. So we know that tapping is a tool that helps us to be able to relieve and lessen our experience of stress. And how we do that is we literally take 2 fingers, either hand, doesn't matter, and we tap on energy points. And when we tap on energy points is when we're stressed, when we're at that height of what we don't want, of when we're so aware of that thing that's triggering us and bothering us. So today I'm going to share with you the 4 easy steps to get your tapping to personally start working for you today. Step number 1 is to notice what bothers you and how it bothers you. So think of something right now that maybe gets you going, something that's on your mind that you just can't get away from, something that's stressing you out. Just notice how it bothers you. And notice maybe you see it as a picture in your mind, or maybe even as a movie that you're watching. Maybe you hear it as voices or sounds or noises. Maybe they're ones that you recorded from somebody else saying something. Maybe it's something you've told yourself over and over again. Maybe even notice if you have some sensations in the body, maybe some tightness, some tension. Maybe notice some feelings that you might be having, where they might be in the body. That's step number 1 of tapping. Notice what bothers you and how it bothers you. Step number 2 of tapping is to give it an intensity number on a scale of 0 to 10. If 0 is it doesn't bother you and 10 is it really bothers you, what number would you give this thing that's bothering you, that's triggering you, that's stressing you out right now? And then step number 3 of tapping is to go to the part that stands out the most. The part where you're like, oh, this part really gets me. This is the part where I really feel uncomfortable. I've got some tension. I've got some emotions going on here. I've got some part of the story I want to keep talking about. Go to the part that stands out the most. Maybe it's even the worst part. And then step number 4 of tapping is we're going to tap. So step number 1, notice what bothers you and how it bothers you. Step number 2, give it an intensity number on a scale of 0 to 10. Step number 3, go to the part that stands out the most. And step number 4 is we're going to tap. So whatever you've been thinking about, whatever intensity number you might be experiencing it with right now, whatever the worst part is, the part that stands out the most, just put all your focus right there. Whatever it is, if it's a picture, a sound, a voice, a noise, a sensation, a feeling, whatever it is, just notice it. And then take your 2 fingers, either hand, doesn't matter. Start tapping between your eyebrows. Repeat out loud after me and say, all this stress, so much stress, this thing that's bothering me, how it's bothering me, why it's bothering me, where it came from. It's really getting under my skin. It's bothering me so much. And then tap on the side of the eye right here. This thing that's bothering me, how I create it in my mind, how I create it in my body, the pattern of this, the cycle of it, what it looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. This thing that's bothering me, why it's bothering me, everyone that's involved with it, what they said, what they did, what they didn't say, what they didn't do. I'm willing to let all of it go, clearing it out from every cell of my body, through all the thoughts, memories, records, patterns of how I've stored this. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. And then tap on your collarbones, both sides. This thing that's bothering me, I'm willing right now in this moment to calm down, settle down, come back to the present moment, and give myself some peace. I deserve peace. That stressful thing wasn't peaceful, and I'm letting it all go right now. And then take your hand and squeeze the opposite wrist a couple times and take a nice easy breath. Blow it out. Say the word clear. And then in your mind, I want you to go to someplace that feels so easy, so relaxing. Maybe it's your bed at night with your favorite soft pillow. Maybe it's a hot shower. Maybe it's a cold shower. Maybe it's your favorite sweater that you like to wear. Maybe it's a perfect temperature day where you like to feel the breeze on your face. Maybe it's a bike ride. Maybe it's driving with the windows open on a sunny day. Maybe it's listening to the rain. Whatever it is, find a really great place in your mind body that you have as a memory that makes you feel good, and step into it fully. And then be there and try and make that as strong as you possibly can. Make that a 10 if you can. And when you're there, when you're something, maybe an 8, 9, or 10 of intensity of feeling really, 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 really good, then take your 2 fingers and tap between your eyes and say, this is who I really am. It's a wonderful feeling. It's inside of me. And then tap on the side of the eye, this wonderful place. What it looks like, sounds like, feels like. It's all mine. I create it. Like I create all things. This wonderful place. All mine. Can have it anytime I want. I create it. I'm the creator of my life based on where I put my focus, what I think, what I feel in my body. And then tap on your collarbone, this wonderful place. Feels so good. And it's all mine. And then take your hand and squeeze the opposite wrist. Take a nice easy breath. Blow it out. Say the word peace. And then go back to the thing that was bothering you before. And notice, what's the intensity level now? Maybe you were a 10 and now you're a 7. Maybe you were an 8 and now you're a 2. Maybe you were a 9 and now you're a 1 or a 0. Just notice what is different. So those are my 4 easy steps of tapping. Step number 1, notice what bothers you and how it bothers you. Step number 2, give it an intensity number. Step number 3, go to the part that stands out the most, the part that really gets you. Step number 4, you tap. All you have to say, if you want to say anything, is let it go. I'm letting it go. I'm willing to let it go. It's safe to let it go. That's all you have to do. So thanks so much for listening to me today, and I will see you on the next video.